Hello, guys. This is Ethan from E8 Sports, and I am here to talk about this absolutely gut-wrenching result that we got against Fulham today. It was absolutely disgusting. This club is a shambles right now. It's really bad. I don't know how we've gone from being so good to being this bad. And it's not like we could have done anything different. It's just oh gosh, we used to be so good before. Now I look at us and we have freaking Bruno doing long balls every 5 freaking minutes, and then losing to Fulham in the freaking cup, and it's just terrible. It's terrible. We've gone so low. We've gone so. Something has to be done, man. Something has to be done upstairs. Something has to be done about the owners. They're probably not going to do anything, but someone should do something about it. We should protest. We should revolt. But getting my rambling off to the side here, the match was pretty much 50-50. The match was it was pretty contestedly even. I think we had more shots, and I think our XG was lower, but it's only because we weren't trying to get calculated goals by passing the ball through the midfield and in. But other than that, there's nothing really. Onana, the first goal. Let me dissect the first Fulham goal real quick. So the first goal was really just a mistake on set pieces once again. We really, really need help defending set pieces. Whoever our set piece coach is just needs to be fired, because that was disgraceful. That was terrible. I don't know what our set piece coach is doing for us to defend set pieces. They look lazy out there. They look like statues. They look like someone just put traffic cones out on the freaking field and at Old Trafford. It's terrible. It was terrible. It was freaking. They were just standing there, and then they took them 5 seconds to react before they got a double header and scored. It was just bad. Onana, I don't think he could have done anything there, but looking at it again from a second point of view, maybe could have jumped faster, but I'm not going to put all the pressure on him, because it was clearly the defense's fault to not be in front of people when they freaking head the ball. So yeah, Dallo needs to be talked about more. I don't know when we're gonna start talking about him, because he's just not linked well with the team right now. He just either, every time he gets the ball, he either just throws it away or holds on to it for way too long, and then by the time he does something, there's 3 players on him, and so it doesn't do anything. Although, saying that now, he did assist the goal for Man U. Ooh, yeah, okay, that was. But other than that, he didn't do really much. Then we have other contracts that need to be talked about. Casemiro needs to leave this football club, bro. He's freaking terrible. I don't know how many times he got the ball and made a random pass to some random guy in the middle of nowhere, and then just got freaking taken by someone who just intercepted it, and it's just. He needs to go. He needs to go. I'm sorry, $350K a week, and it's just really, really dragging this club down, man. It's just a shambles. How did we end up this bad, man? We used to be okay. I'm not gonna talk about that. So what's next? Oh yeah, their goal. Our goal. Our goal was great. I thought Bruno Fernandes had a great match today. In comparison to the other matches he's had before, where he's literally just kicking the ball and trying to make a 50-yard pass to some person that's just to Garnacho or it's just not going to work. It really. But today he did do a little less, which makes me a tad bit more confident in him being captain. Because one, who else are we going to put as captain? Because let's face it, Maguire, no, he gave him captain before, it didn't work. Onana can't be captain. He's a clown in goal. Casemiro is not that good anymore. No, I don't see anyone else who could get captaincy besides De Ligt maybe, but De Ligt literally was just signed like literally a year ago. So I don't see him being captain, but Bruno, solid match from him today. I'm a little shocked to see him perform that well. I'd love to see him perform like that every time, but it's Man United. I'm not going to get any consistent performers here, especially the way the club has let people roll over them. But other than that, the goal was very nice. I thought it was well taken, bottom right corner. No big problems there. Yeah, and so we had so many chances after that to put this game to bed, but so did Fulham. Fulham played well. I think we need to just congratulate Fulham for moving on to the next round because they played well. They gave us a fight, and they won. They gave us all they could. Bassi was absolutely untouchable today. I think Iwobi usually plays well against us, and I felt like he was a little more quiet in the first half, but in the second half he really started to become untouchable. Anthony Robinson, yeah, my U.S. national team, yeah, Anthony Robinson, he did pretty well. He isolated a bunch of people. He ran past so many people. He had Garnot, freaking Dallo on toast, dude. He literally passed him every time. They just played better. They really did. Their passing accuracy, I think, was like 12% better than ours. And it was just not a good performance. Like, we really need to put some questions on the owners in the front office, dude. Like, it's bad. We really should not be losing to these people. And on penalties, which makes it worse. It makes it much worse. Just not good enough, man. Not good enough. I guess I'll go say some player ratings. Onana, 6. I don't think he played as bad, but definitely not the best that I've seen him play because he's always making mistakes. He always makes mistakes. I really missed De Gea, man. Dallo, 5. Other than the assist to Bruno for that goal, it was a 5. It was not great. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. He gave the ball away way too many times on his side. Who's next? De Ligt. He was good. I will give that to him. De Ligt was the warrior in the back. He was absolutely on fire. He wasn't letting pretty much any goals go through. I mean, he was like that brick wall in the back that nobody could get past. The lone warrior alongside Maguire who just wouldn't let people get past. And I honestly think he was our best performer. So I'm going to go with a 7. With a 7. Maguire was taken off after the 90 minutes, but he did do well. So I'll give him a 6. Mazraoui. He was better than Dalot, but I think it was his fault for the first goal for not watching his man. But other than that, I think he had an okay performance. I'll give him a 6. We'll chalk it up to a 6. And then, let's see, our next players are... We'll go with Bruno. Bruno will get I'll go with the 7. And we'll go with the 7 for Bruno. Bruno did pretty well today. He did pretty well. He got the goal. aside from a few football passes, he did pretty well. I'll give him a 7. Yeah, I said 7 originally. I don't know what I'm doing. Who else do we have in midfield? We had. Well, I'll just go up to the front. Xerxes. I think it was okay from him. He did have a few good moments. I remember he put Anthony Robinson on the floor, so I'm going to give him 5.5. We'll go with 5.5. We will go with the 5.5. We have Rasmus. Not great. Rasmus had a terrible performance. Honestly, I don't know why his form's dipped this badly. He used to be, pretty decent when we had him up front, but now it's just disgusting. I'm going to give him a 5. He was terrible. He was just bad. It was really bad. Then we have Eriksson, right? They started Eriksson in this match. Let me check. Yes, they did. Eriksson. I'm going to give him. He's really slow. 3.5. Or no, not 3.5. 5.5. And then our last one, Ugarte. He was pretty good. I don't know why they took him off at 85. Maybe they're giving him minutes restrictions for the next match at Real Sociedad, but I'm going to give him 3.5. No. Why do I keep saying 3.5? I'm an idiot, bro. I'll give him a 7. He was pretty good. He was pretty good indeed. Lindelof, 3. Let's move on. He needs to leave. He's terrible. Garnacho, he did do something, but he'd always throw the ball away. Give him a 6. I mean, it was just an average performance. He always threw the ball. He keeps shooting the ball from a different range every time. Don't cross in and shoot. Just pass the ball. Casemiro, 4.5. Not good. He needs to leave. 350K. I said it before. It's not good enough. Didn't we have 2 other youngsters start? Oh, yeah, Cheeto. I think he missed a few chances, but I'm going to cut some slack on him because he's pretty young. So I'm going to go 6.5. He did pretty good for his first match. For his first cup match. It was pretty good. And then we got Aiden Heaven. I didn't see much of him. I think he did good. I'll just give him a 6. It's just a terrible performance overall. We really... Europa League now or nothing, man. If we don't get this Europa League win done, then we're going to struggle. So, yeah. I'll see you guys for the next match.